You ready to let the dogs out?
What?
Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty Podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor Patty Spitler.
Coming up on the Positively Patty podcast today, Coddy Mattox, the public relations specialist from the Indianapolis Zoo, and we're talking all things chimpanzee. So stay with us and we'll find out more, and you're going to love this. I promise.
Have you ever covered a carpet stain with a rug, ignored a leaky faucet, pretended your half-painted living room is supposed to look like that? Well, you're not alone. We've all got unfinished home projects. But there's an easier way. Thumbtack is the app that makes it easier to care for your home. Pull out your phone and in just a few taps, search, chat, and book highly rated pros right in your neighborhood. Download Thumbtack and start caring for your home the easier way.
Okay, it's time to commit. 2024 is the year for prioritizing yourself. Begin your new smile journey with Byte, and you could start seeing results in just 2 to 3 weeks. Just order your at-home impression kit today for only $14.95 at Byte.com. Byte clear liners are doctor-directed and delivered to your door. Treatment costs thousands less than braces, plus they offer financing options, accept eligible insurance, and you could pay with your HSA, FSA. Get 80% off your impression kit when you use code WONDERY at Byte.com. That's BYTE.com. Start your confidence journey today with Byte.
And now on the Positively Patty podcast, we're talking with Coddy Mattox, who is the public relations specialist for our fabulous Indianapolis Zoo. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I tell you, you've got so much happening over there, and this is the latest thing, a chimpanzee exhibit,
Yes.
one of the largest in the country. Tell me about it.
Absolutely. This has been a project for us that's been in the making for quite a few years now, and now I'm happy to say we're finally at the finish line. Memorial Day weekend, the grand opening. This International Chimpanzee Complex, it stretches 9,600 square feet, 3 different buildings, indoor and outdoor experiences, all connected via an overhead trail that's about a quarter of a mile long. And it offers guests a one-of-a-kind experience to learn and to interact with chimpanzees.
And it offers the chimps a way to move about.
Exactly.
And move, and I mean, because they want to move, you know.
Exactly.
So they're just not in one little cage. They're moving around. How many do you have, 21?
We have 21 in our community so far.
Okay. And we mentioned this before, but some people might say, well, we need to let them go out in the wild. These chimps can't go out in the wild, can they?
These chimpanzees, they come from various different backgrounds, including other accredited zoos or even private ownership. So many of these cases where we've done introductions to the other members of the chimpanzee community, quite a few times, it was their very first time meeting another chimpanzee. So that's why it's crucial for, especially among our keeper staff, who work so hard and work tirelessly to make these animal introductions so smooth and get them acclimated with their fellow community, to their fellow herd or whichever. And this is a grand example of making sure that, because this is one thing that not a lot of people know about, is chimpanzees, they thrive in a community in the wild.
I was just going to say, but some of them, as you said, have never been around another chimpanzee. They have to be introduced properly and the right way. And I know Dr. Rob was telling me when I talked to Dr. Rob Shoemaker, president and CEO of our Indianapolis Zoo, and boy, does he love his chimpanzees. He knows so much about them. But they are social. They're also very vocal.
Yes, there are a few times where they will make their own vocalization. Sometimes it's, at least from what I've learned from experts such as Dr. Rob and Dr. Chris Martin, as well as so many of our other amazing chimpanzee teammates, the vocalizations can be a sign of letting everybody know, hey, I'm here, welcome back. Could be a way of, just communicating back and forth. It could show excitement. Other times too, especially among the males, it's a way to show dominance. It's to show that I am the alpha in this community.
Just like humans do.
Exactly.
And you know what? Dr. Rob told me this. Monkeys are not chimpanzees. Monkeys have tails, and chimpanzees are part of the Great Apes.
Yes.
Who else is in the Great Apes
So
category?
among the category that I know, it's chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans,
and
bonobos, and humans.
Humans! I love it.
Which is
I'm a great ape.
Which is very special because chimpanzees in that group, we are the most genetically identical to
Really? So I didn't know
chimpanzees.
that.
Yep.
Oh, and something else I read. I read this one. I'm always reading up on things that you guys are doing. You've got little like games and things there they can play. Like they have their own computer.
Yes. So in one of our buildings, our indoor area, the Cognition Center, we will be doing demonstrations using touch screens that our chimpanzees will be doing.
Yeah.
They'll be doing various interactive games that really it challenges their intellect, but at the same time, it allows us to learn more about how intelligent they are. We do similar demonstrations with orangutans.
Yeah, and I've seen that.
Now with chimpanzees, like I've seen them playing these interactive games. They're doing tic-tac-toe. They're doing... They do these wonderful memory games, and I've tried these memory games as well. And let's just say the chimpanzees are a lot smarter than I am.
Well, but we're all great apes, so that's okay.
Exactly.
That's all right. Okay, it opens May 25th, and go to the zoo. What's the price of admission? Is this part of the deal when you have your own?
It is included with regular membership.
Okay.
It's just the same as when you're going to the regular zoo. If you have a membership, you get in for free. We always encourage people to go online, purchase your tickets in advance. That way, you're able to beat the line because, I mean, this is going to be a big weekend for us.
Oh, it's a big weekend. Very big weekend. And you'll be open all the time. After May 25th, you're open.
Yep.
And the chimps are there waiting to see you, 21 of them. And when you go back to the zoo, tell Sue I said hi.
I will.
Sue came up to the window when I was there, did a whole show with Dr. Rob Shoemaker. And she the whole time kept staring at me, so we have a bond.
I was going to say, you're going to have to come back and have to meet more of them.
Okay, sold. Thank you. Coddy Mattox, Indianapolis Zoo. Go to IndianapolisZoo.com, find out more about the chimpanzees and the chimpanzee exhibit, open on May 25th, and so on and so forth. Thank you. This is the Positively Patty Podcast.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at PetPalsTV.com and stay with Wish TV online at WishTV.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at AllIndianaPodcastNetwork.com.